Hello and welcome to Prime News. Now look at the headlines. Finance Ministry likely to take call on demand for withdrawal of export duty on iron ore to encourage outbound shipments. Sources say meeting on issue expected soon. Biomedical waste haunts Goa. 180 tons waste generated in month. State lacks medical waste treatment facility. Hospitals say no to pollution control board's call. Activist NGOs on their toes on eve of Eid. Stop trucks transporting animals for slaughter at Porvorim. Police quiz meat traders. Trucks released as transportation found legal. Migrants laborer rapes minor girl in Vasco. Arrested rape accused in police custody. In a narcotic raid, police arrest British national with drugs worth 5 lakhs in Anjana. And ISL Trophy officially unveiled. Marquee players of 8 teams unveiled trophy with Neeta Ambani. FC Goa to play first ISL match against Chennai FC on 15th. Now the news in detail. The Finance Ministry is likely to soon take a call on the demand for withdrawal of export duty on low-grade iron ore to encourage outbound shipments. Sources say a meeting on the issue is expected with the Finance Ministry soon. The Mines Ministry has also requested for the review of the duty. As on date, Goa has 11.29 million ton extracted iron ore and 700 million ton low-grade dumps ready for export.
There is 30% export duty on iron ore and 5% on pellets at present. The Commerce Ministry is in favour of cutting the export duty on iron ore. Goa Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar too has recently demanded from centre withdrawal of export duty on low-grade iron ore. Goa has 11.29 million tonnes extracted iron ore and nearly 700 million tonnes low-grade dumps ready for export. The Pellet Manufacturers Association of India had strongly protested the duty which they contend would kill the pellet producing industry. The Federation of Indian Mineral Industries FIMI had also requested centre to do away with export duty to help the sector. India is the third largest global exporter of iron ore. Iron ore exports declined by 61.46 to $52 million in August. The exports of iron ore used to be about 100 million ton, which declined to 62 million ton in 2011-12, 18.37 million ton in 2012-13, and finally 14.42 million ton in last fiscal on account of a number of factors including high duties and freight charges. Odisha is the largest producer of iron ore in the country, followed by Karnataka and Goa. According to FIMI, about 62 million ton of iron ore fines are lying unused at mine heads in the country. As on date, Goa has 11.29 million ton extracted iron ore and 700 million ton low-grade dumps ready for export. Bureau Report, Prudent.
After plastic garbage, now the biomedical waste is haunting the state. State Pollution Control Board report says per month nearly 180 tons of biomedical waste is generated in the state. State does not have a full-fledged biomedical waste treatment facility, barring a small one at the GMC. Board has not yet been able to identify the land for the plant. The private hospitals have rejected board's proposal to set up their own units at the hospitals.
While the state boasts of moving towards medical tourism, it does not have a full-fledged biomedical waste treatment plant of its own. Goa State Pollution Control Board has recently conducted a survey across the state. Survey says nearly 180 tons of biomedical waste is generated per month. Goa Medical College has its own facility to treat biomedical waste, but the facility isn't enough. Board had asked all private hospitals to have their own facility, but hospital refused, stating that it will pose danger to the patients. Board has now decided to set up a treatment plant for the state. The matter will come up before the board meeting on 24th October.
While we began with around 4 metric tons in October of last year, This year itself, we have so far done about 125 metric tons in September. So there is a marked increase in the collection of plastic, and the collection in this whole year was around 1,650 metric tons, which has all been baled and sent to Vasantata Cement Factory for its co-processing.
1,650 metric tons of plastic garbage has been collected from October 2013 to October 2014. Till date, 94 village panchayats have joined the collection drive. The garbage is currently being transported to a cement factory in Karnataka.
Recently, I think Ramki consultants also made a statement that the generation of biomedical waste is of the order of around 180 tons per month. There is no biomedical waste treatment and disposal facility in the state of Goa. There are a few concerns attached to that. The first one is that it is proposed by the CPCB that this type of facility to treat biomedical waste should be at least 10 kilometers from the nearest habitation or in an industrial area. We need to have this facility for biomedical waste because it is estimated that there are around 5,000 beds in the state of Goa. CPCB guidelines also state that we got to have around 10,000 beds for one biomedical waste facility for it to be economically viable. The board is going to meet on the 24th of October. We will take a call on this facility, whether we should call investors or an entrepreneur to set up such a facility and then make a proposal to the government for its acceptance.
Reporter Mahesh Ghadi with video journalist Omkar Farari for Prudent.
Alleged illegal transportation of animals for slaughter created a tension at Porvorim on Sunday. NGOs stopped trucks transporting the animals for slaughter. On the eve of Bakri Eid, meat traders were summoned by the Porvorim police. Mapsa deputy collector and police verified all the documents related to animal transportation and later released the drivers and meat traders as they were found legal.
Anti-cow slaughter activists NGOs were on their toes on the eve of Eid. 3 vehicles were caught by a NGO Govansh Raksha Abhiyan after suspecting illegal transportation of animals for a kurbani. Trucks were taken to the Porvorim police station. Deputy collector along with Porvorim police verified all the documents of meat traders. Deputy collector informed media that after proper verifications of all the 3 vehicles, the traders were released as they were found legal. Meat traders were transporting animals for a kurbani at Goa Meat Complex at Usgaon on the eve of Bakri Eid to be celebrated on Monday.
Abhiyan, Govan Raksha Abhiyans have stopped the 3 vehicles which were carrying the cattle, and there the main contention was that they are not cattling properly. There is a violation as far as the transportation is concerned. The police have asked the other party to produce the documents, and according to the document produced by the other party who are carrying the vehicles, they are having the permission issued by the Sindhudurga RTO for carrying those cattle. After the discussions, we allow them, since they are having the permission, the police have allowed them to take the cattle away. And in case if they were, the police are also examine the complaint, and in case if there is any violation or some sort of is there, they will take the action according to the provisions of the law.
In another incident at Dattagad Ponda, police raided cattle shed after receiving a complaint by Govansh Raksha Abhiyan. They alleged that cows were illegally slaughtered by the meat traders. After verification, Ponda police found that the complaint had no substance. Prudent questioned Abhiyan on the complainants, but the NGO refused to comment.
संसाठी दूध 30 लिटर दूध घालता आणि बाहेर 20 लिटर घालता, टोटल 50 लिटर दूध घालता. आणि म्हाका जालो धंदो करपाक हांगा 20 वर्सां जाली. हांव धंदो करता दुधाचो.
कितली गोरवां आसा तुजे कितली?
आमचे 50 नग आहा.
पोलिसां वांगडा आनी कोणी येयल्ले का म्हणटा हांगासर चौकशी करपाक?
हय येयल्ले, ते मनीस येयल्ले. ते मनीस येयल्ले आनी सगळे चेक करून सगळे पळोवन गेले.
पण काय मेळोंक ना
काय मेळोना.
हांगा तसो कांय प्रकार म्हणल्यार हें केन्नाच ना.
हांगा तांकां कमीत कमी 5-6 वर्सां जालीं हांगसर येता तेजे कडेन.
तुमकां आयज कितें म्हण त्रास जाले जावं एनजीओसांनी कंप्लेंट केली, कितें म्हणटा तुमी आतां कित्याक लागून ते येयले?
तांकां जे गोश्ट खंय बाबा तशें चलता ताका धरून धरचे, पूण जे तांकां पळय इनोसंट आहा तांकां कितें त्रास करचे?
केन्ना आयकला तुमी ह्या वर्सा गोरवां बीन मारता बीन अशें म्हणून?
ना 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 कांयच आयकना. त्या फक्त धंदा पळयता, दूध घेवन वयता, हें करता, इतकेंच.
Meanwhile, the Abhiyan activists are sitting on a dharna at Azad Maidan in Panji demanding a law to completely ban this cow slaughter. Sunday was the second day of a 3-day-long dharna. It will continue till Monday, the day of Eid. Reporters Mahesh Gadi with Vivek Prabhu and Tulsidas Chari for Prudent.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.